And now on Consciousness Matters, Dave volunteers for the show without realising it.
The following is a real conversation which took place on Atheists' Day at 15:27 hours, Tuesday, the 23rd of March, 2021, via Facebook Messenger. Dave is not their real name. They have been anonymized to protect their identity. This is that conversation, word for word, performed as a phone call.
Is it that you aren't very bright, or is it that you're totally intellectually dishonest?
That doesn't look like the start of a good faith conversation, Dave.
Oh, diddums. Why should it be a good faith conversation when you are already publicly dishonest?
What I'm hearing, Dave, is why should I conduct myself in a respectable fashion when you say something I disagree with? I think you should take some time out and have a think about that.
No, whether I disagree with you or not is irrelevant. You are either dishonest or not very intelligent. Your assertions on this thread lead me to believe it is more likely the former. I have plenty of conversations with people I disagree with because they are honest.
Well, then clearly you don't understand what a good faith conversation is, or how to conduct yourself respectably. Assuming bad intent in the person you're debating is the very definition of bad faith, and you're definitely doing that. Become a better person, Dave.
Oh, I don't I?
Here, let me find a video on good faith.
I know exactly what a good faith conversation is. But why should I have a conversation with someone who is dishonest? Why would that be positive for me? I am a better person because I don't presuppose a God.
Dave, saying that you know what a good faith conversation is and then accusing me of being dishonest is like saying the moon isn't made of cheese, it's made of Stilton.
No, I can know what a good faith conversation is and not be taking part in one, you fuckwit. Again, which is it? Dishonest or just plain stupid?
So you admit you're being a dickhead then? Good to know.
No, I admit that I have no reason to have a good faith conversation with someone who is either dishonest or stupid.
So you think it's okay to just start accusing people of things in bad faith? You don't think that's morally problematic behaviour?
You have just shown very clearly here how flawed your reasoning is, yet you somehow think that I should presuppose that it is sound just to have a conversation with you? Talk about fucking deluded.
Why do you think I'm having a conversation with you exactly?
No, I don't think it is morally wrong when the claims that your dishonesty, stupidity, support are harmful.
Why do you think I'm trying to calmly reason with someone who's just being abusive?
Does calling me a dickhead support your claims of calm reasoning? And I don't care whether I'm calm or not.
I thought you were admitting to being one. We can have a rational, calm conversation about that. You're right, though, in a way. Perhaps I shouldn't have sunken to your level.
Ah, because good faith conversation and being a dickhead are a valid dichotomy? For fuck's sake, you're funny.
Well, you got me.
No, you got you.
After abusing me for a while, and I question if you're being a dickhead, and now I'm the bad guy. Well done.
No, I haven't abused you. You've abused yourself.
I guess I'm having this conversation with myself, then.
Possibly.
Well, I appreciate the free content that I'm going to keep in my caustic atheists archive. You people are nasty.
Oh, that's nice of you. I love it. Are you going to call for a jihad too?
I wasn't mean, mate. You were.
Oh, I'm so mean. Isn't it awful? Did your spirit daddy tell you about people like me?
I'm not upset. You're only embarrassing yourself. Look, Dave, what you could have done is explore why I believe what I believe. But you decided not to go down that path. Better luck next time.
Again, an assertion. Mind reader too. He knows I feel embarrassed about what I say because he knows my mind better than me. Fuck me.
It doesn't take mind reading when someone is making a scene. I think you believe in more mystical things than I do at this rate.
Oh, here we go. It takes more faith to be an atheist.
That's a good video idea.
Will that one feature in your line of intellectual dishonesty too? Maybe we can make you famous.
Do you fancy coming on the show? Talking on the phone? If you want to represent your point of view, you're more than welcome to. Seriously, I would love to talk to someone like yourself. I'll even pay you money.
I don't need to represent a point of view. I'm asserting nothing.
Well, that would be a point of contention for the show. Look, heated discussion aside, I really mean it. I'd love to have you on. I'm very serious that I'd pay you for it.
Why would I want to validate your ill-reasoned crap?
Well, I thought you'd want to do the opposite, but I sense you saying you don't want to. You'd like to oppose me, but you don't want to do it publicly. I hear it all the time. People like you won't put your money where your mouth is. You can even record it on your side too. Send it to a YouTuber on your side.
On my side?
Debate me if you think you know better, mate. Otherwise, pipe down.
I don't have a side.
Are you agnostic? No. Better yet, save that for the interview. That's great material.
About what?
I'd love to hear about how you don't have a side. Look, I'm going to get some food now, but if you want to come on, how much do you want? What's an hour of your time worth? It would be a real shame if you only felt confident doing this in a private chat.
Oh, how touchy-feely.
For some reason, I think I fancy some chicken. I feel like I'm already eating it. Prove me wrong.
Oh, who thinks that by trying to get all blokey and competitive that he's going to hook a tiddler?
You are a tiddler, aren't you? So brave. I can attack people in personal messenger, but I can't do it in public. So brave.
Funny that. I was happy to rebut your bullshit publicly and on Facebook thread until it was magically removed.
That's good to know. I didn't realise it had been. I will make a note of that. It's interesting to see challenges to atheism being pulled. Almost like a religion, huh?
What challenge was that?
The one you never answered, presumably because you didn't have an answer. About consciousness emerging from non-conscious things. Look, Dave, it sort of looks to me like you're not willing to come on the show. It looks to me like you don't want to. So, I think as amusing as this has been, it's starting to become a waste of my time.
Why would I want to? Like everything you presuppose, I don't agree.
Well, it would have been interesting if you'd told me why you don't agree. It's a real shame you didn't. If I presuppose you're actually a nice person, by your previous comment, you won't agree. That's funny.
What? You provide a flowchart of non sequiturs as evidence for your position, and you think I should agree with it? You redefine hungry as the feeling of hunger in order to rebut just one hypothesis for the emergence of consciousness, and you think I should agree with you?
No, mate. I think that's the start of a chat. Good-natured exploring of another human being's position, why they think it, etc. Something you didn't manage. But we're all human. We all make mistakes. I'd like to be friends with you. I think in your head, you're only arguing for what you feel is right.
Yeah. If you presuppose that I'm a nice person, I will most certainly disagree.
See? We are bonding.
No, we aren't.
Aw.
I am telling the truth.
Oh, like a messiah, huh?
What the fuck has a messiah got to do with it?
You can only tell the truth when you think you already know it. That's your problem. So, we can't be friends then.
Oh, so people can't even know their own identity without your sky fairy to truth?
I don't have a sky fairy, so stop pretending to know things. And your own identity? You haven't argued for a position. You claim to know the truth, but I don't believe you. Okay, last chance. Do you want to be friendly about this at all?
I argued that the truth regarding my identity has nothing to do with anyone but me. No other consciousness can know that which makes up my identity better than me.
Do you want to be friendly about this at all?
And that makes my claim regarding my identity true.
Uh-huh. Do you want to be friendly about this at all?
Unless, of course, I am being dishonest.
Dave, are you interested in being friendly? Not agreeing with me, just being decent.
Do I have a reason to be friendly?
I think that's one for you to go away and think about.
Well, I won't give it another thought unless I have reason to.
Okay, that says more about you than me.
I've already told you that your presupposition that I am a nice person is not agreed.
I think I like you anyway. I think we could have some real interesting chats if you could just chill out a bit. I know part of that's my fault. I did start goading you a bit at one point. It's true though, I talk with people like yourself more often than you'd think. Few come on, but some do, and I respect them for that. I honestly mean it. Have a good day. and I will catch up with you another time if you really want to talk it out. People behaving like Dave make the world a little bit more bonkers. The people who prefer to condemn rather than cooperate, to incite rather than to discuss, the people who frame you as the problem and themselves as the neutral party. Let's try making friends with our opposition, because if we fight them, they'll fight us back. So let's try something different. Allow me to challenge you with something, if I may. Allow me to show you the serious version of the flowchart that triggered Dave's behaviour. If and when you find something you disagree with in it, please don't assume I'm an idiot or dishonest. Instead, please start asking questions. Come on the show and let's explore together.